In her Soho studio in New York City, artist Patty Page can be found crafting whimsical wedding cakes and clever cookies into delectable baked ideas.
When a bride and groom comes to me, it's often because they have been attracted to the style that the sort of playful, not so serious style of cake that I do. I started in 1979, actually. I was looking for a way to make a living as an artist, and so I had a recipe my grandmother had passed down to me for a walnut and cream cheese dough cookie. And that took off, and then I made other cookies, and then I just started to play around with the dough, and I made gingerbread houses, and people just would see them and ask for other things just because they thought cake, then they thought cookies. So these are my original recipes in their original form before we had them on the computer. This is actually my original gingerbread recipe with all the stains and chewed edges. My wedding cakes, I would describe them as playful, whimsical. I try to stay away from cute, and I don't think they are cute. I think they're more witty and sophisticated, modern, but a little bit old-fashioned at the same time. Lately, people have been interested in these fans that we do out of rice paper. You know, it's sort of bridal in that it's white and glistening and fabric-y, and, you know, I'm sure there's people with a lot of dresses have this kind of cutouts in them as decoration. The wedding cake is usually all about the bride. Oftentimes it has aspects of her gown. She often has the final say, it seems, on what it's going to look like. And the groom's cake is sort of a surprise from the bride to the groom. He doesn't usually know what it's going to be. And it's often something about him, whether it's an interest of his, like a hobby, a sport, and it's usually something personal about the groom. This is the beginning of a groom's cake, which is going to be this good luck Chinese cat, and it was ordered by the bride for her husband, who is a banker. This particular cat is good luck for making money. At a wedding, I had one person who just went for a tiered stand that many people now put cupcakes on of cookies, and we arranged it so that it almost looks solid like a cake, but it really was individual cookies. I make all my own cookie cutters, and they're just so nice because you can do whatever you want. This is one of our many tiered wedding cake cutters. The couple was really into New York City black and white cookies, you know, those soft cookies. Yeah, forget the story on this. I don't know if they both worked at the post office, met there, or somebody had some relation to the post office. So people have very different reactions to the cookies. Some people look at them and take them home and put them in their freezer and have them in their freezer for like 10 years, or spray them with some kind of acrylic. I've heard of people who frame them. And then there are people who just look at it for 2 seconds and pop it in their mouth. And they both are kind of funny to me. Making wedding cakes and cookies is totally special because it's such an important part of the event, and it can really add to the event if it's a great cake or cookies. It's a super happy moment in people's lives, and it's definitely a special thing to do.